Koomson so every
Lasisi.
Would you say is
that you know the 2 for 2 for you. Open it papa ko NDC for mini pa Hawa Koomson.
Me pese Frank I mean him say I thought about to nchen Hawa Koomson video no.
Lasisi. Me so open it papa ko NDC for mini pa and this woman mama who said on said any security intelligence. Only security intelligence. Open it papa ko
the targeted person.
Oh, you targeted.
Hawa Koomson.
Yes, in the history of the NDC. Open it papa ko now you see on she's on their wanted list my account.
Oh, that read down so Hawa Koomson.
Okaya, ye kwa kwatwa in 2024. Ne wono mu kwachi NDC new movement bia do two no. Okaya so amzo akọ make statement bi omo ya sa registration no e mo chene girl dey kwatu mu e ma NDC first storm ho. Go and listen to the comments by the leadership of the NDC. At that time they na yes. Omo mom personal power ansesa. Se power ansesa Hawa Koomson. I don't know Hawa Koomson ne sa no man. Ensem bebre. So security intelligence will tell you one, you are not in power. You cannot guarantee your own safety and your security. And no more trouble when you say what.
Now Hawa Koomson, I'm funny to them, Kwana.
To obey.
Maybe I'm about to or two or 10 or 5.
You are not in power.
Warning shot or they.
Ghana now what power to me no maybe a person you. Ghana now what power. You control the security apparatus. If I in opposition, as some idea for kind of you can be the general secretary of the NPP in opposition, whereby you are not relevant. You can be the party, your friend is saying, Lebrani or be in power, whereby you be relevant.
But frankly, but yes, as a man, Hawa Koomson or Babi Shano that from what of
Lasisi. Me, a bassan moya maninho. Have you asked yourself what really happened? DSC? You don't know. You don't know the kind of statement. You don't know the kind. You don't know the kind of actions.
Or bad for
you come on or bad for banana cassette me two. As a man, okay. Sanka told the man.
Yeah.
And Hawa Koomson then I make us on this security intelligence. Meaning coming because you see, she wants to be the woman organizer of the NPP.
Okay.
And yes, I'm a person with chat to work at many a friend Hawa Koomson. Now, as we are talking, Akufo is not the president. Mahmoud Bamia is not the president. And it's a would take decision. She's been one way here. You have boo free. One year, the deputy national organizer of the MPP, you have bully say kum. Nana Lloyd.
That video is okay.
Once you have bully say kum. Look at the way these tax are beating him. Do you know one thing? I fear for the MPP. I tell you, Lasisi.
But frankly, going forward, in him say, another elections are a day new. That is a tiwa a day there will be a there will be by election.
Yes.
Should this one
Mrs. Okita power now show arrogance in it? Now the Nikita Nasa would jamua. This is how it affects you. A question of battle. No baron finding your muning your hay. Maybe your banner soon a one action by the job was a walker. Uber coin my banner what cheleted the two as a sound need them no mama call Nakaumqua. Sadium any a MPP for when arrogance journey and hand time about more. You forget yourself and the reality will hit you. Now the reality is hitting the MPP. But they candidate and be behind your chair said this is how it is going. Now let me tell you one thing. Now what the NDC is doing, they want to put a certain kind of fear in the MPP Wakwatia. Take this from me.
Akwatia by election.
Me say. I don't know more. They are trying to send a signal to the NPP, telling them say, seat be a by election seat be a feel say our results and performance are very close. You know? We can use any force or intimidation to make sure to make my way.
So frankly, I kind of say, now a yes, I can be focused on but you don't also have the right to go for the by-election. You have to, you see, now MPP for now, sometimes I am in Tiomasi. But this I am in Tiomasi. You have meetings upon meetings. And the NPP can never ever tell me, say, no money intelligence on Metro. They knew. Now, I let talk commission, man. That's what one MPP for.
One mom saying. You are not being fair to the woman. Don't use that kind of statement. I said, man, okay. Me say, anytime you are going for elections, no matter who you bring in as the referee, if Ghanaian decides to overload you and offload you and says, "What you do where we are," John Evans at Thomas Ecofa Charlotte said the nearby. And the answer me anchor. And I Charlotte said at the ben. If the Ghanaian populace decides, say, empower. Now, if you look at Jane Mensia, Jen won the elections for them in 2024. A group by the NPP was in bed with the EC. And hey, Mr. Politician, shall one swim on swim.
Yeah, but issue the Franco. Is that the course so Ayawa so West will go on MPP time no bro NDC for
Sam George.
Bro Sam George when I say a bomatica.
Media. The mama who didn't but bibi when I say they've looked into the data.
Who data say when we put in effort.
I have 411 votes to pay.
And a baby a course 6,000.
And you see when the 4,000 and go for tactically a bad your moyen but try to understand them. They are even putting fear in residents. And Kofune what that enclave or Motuaban. They are putting fear in them not to come out to come and vote.
Yeah.
Because out of the 19 polling stations, 17 is going for the MPP. They know.
Yeah. Okay, but method is by
direct office section.
Yes, yeah, bo Hawa Koomson na how ye
MPP. They make count here.
MPP polling station.
See. Akrasi akwa akotwa ba. Ni emu se there be NDC stronghold. Let's cause intimidation and fear. Whereby people will not come out to come and vote.
Now here the omo ye ya Hawa Koomson ye tiatia no so.
NDC for the one NDC.
Deputy MPP organizer.
NDC ni bo be ma bonani ache ni say we NDC ni manembra metwa ba. They are trusting you. Why is the leadership of the MPP? Why is the leadership? Why is the leadership? Where was the flag bearer? Now this contest, a year 2024 elections. And only a year 2025 elections. 2024 elections. So where is the flag bearer of the MPP?
The former flag bearer of the MPP. Okay.
Listen to me carefully.
Okay.
A year 2024 elections. Any year come. Any year to. Where is the flag bearer of the NPP now?
In 2024 elections in Norway.
Where is he?
Because a year own alcohol concede defeat in term.
Yes.
Thank
you. And the Omo no. Always I say, oh, kind of credit pampe. And a Franko ni shebu soria. You are creating confusion. You are creating apathy. You are doing this. You are doing that. You are doing that. You are doing that.
Franko meba. Can we blame Dr. Boy because here Franko? Oshe awo is it awo win Abanga constituency. Abanga was leading Dr. Boy concede defeat, and a more omoje. Oshe Ablekuma officer. Mami was leading. Oshe kwesi difference 48 votes. And it's an dash do munimo. So can we blame Dr. Boumia? Wamwa constituency.
That be a mechanic say Mahmoud Bawumia is not a politician. Mahmoud Bawumia cannot lead the army. He cannot be a major. He cannot be a sergeant. Do you know why? Sergeants and leaders, they take the bullet in pains and still motivate their people to come.
Okay.
To say so be a major, be a captain. He's leading the war front. Body forward, sir. Those people, they don't think about their selfish interest.
Okay.
They look at the greater picture. And yes, and what will come up. Adia Mahmoud Bawumia a selfish interest.
Are they?
Ya to about me say. Always I give you John Dramani Mama as example. In 2016.
Yeah.
Every figure na called John Mama ho bia nim so lose one. He knew it.
Yeah.
But John Mama wanted to play it safe. Make sure that in call for no more MPs, he will seal them. Make sure that they'll get the certified results, no provisional, certified. No matter as a Shabla CC, when you really want to say, you can nipa handed that this is our member of parliament.
So, when about Shepherd, whilst you are in opposition.
Yes. Now, the Amama was a Mahmoud Bawumia politician, and people around him will always use him because he's not a politician. He said, don't be Kabian or the year. Hey, Yakwa Kotwa baby. Me say, a boy and 10 p.m. I call someone in the strong room of the New Patriotic Party who we call on studies would give him water.
Yeah.
Now who shall we surround Kwasiasam Kwana Moto Amokaka? Now the bed, the Paso, who did my Tabian and say, oh, Master Yavipoto, Yavibe 1.7 million, then we coffee a crack. See, Obajet is a Adam. Journalists are no more in an Kofonia, Omojomo cameras.
Yeah.
Omokwana, they don't even have the data. I am what dear crowd will move you. They know that the election didn't go well.
Yeah, they've lost the election.
They've lost it. But say, young fan say, hey, Bia, Uncle Ora and the Eddie Mahmoud Bawumia very smarter. Obama said, no, time and not oil campaign. But you be could be an say, Montua Bamana Montua Bamani Power.
Yeah.
Was it me here in Padu or Parliament? So if you look at the general elections and no more corner, it was parliamentary, and then it was presidential.
Parliamentary and presidential.
You can never be an executive whereby you don't have a legislature. And if you come to parliament, that is why you thought 275 constituencies or 76 telling people to come and vote for them.
And vote for your PC, your parliamentary candidate as well.
So, as early as 9 a.m., why should you throw in the towel? At that time, now if you be a cat was a number of my kind of crown, or you said that you should go for recounting. Either there is chaos and confusion at some place. If you throw in the towel as the measure, your subordinates and your delegates they will move back. A typical example, a big man in the NPP calls me Minsha Mujofel.
Yeah.
Many net to the Dian and who's Abanga.
Yeah.
Abanga woman was a Franko. And I'm saying Abanga was Franko. And I'm saying there was me kita me pinch in a call car. And I'm saying there was Nipa ya to about a king Camille di by best at 300 and something. Mahmoud Bamianya Casa ban waja to on a police for this soldier for in Hoko.
So, but Franco, we say, Dr. Baumia, where were the experienced politicians that would make that the party had no? Because the last of Dambuchi, Quabraja, Japomo. I go for party and sound with
County. Dambuchi. Or no,
so no, I'm like a campaign chairman of one or Jaco said. So, be campaign chairman in a way,
campaign chairman, no, you're irrelevant. No, yes, shadow campaign chairman. No, it was Dambuchi. That is me. I am in personal cancer. I am in personal cancer.
So, frankly, with idea Dr. Baumia, and we say a Tuaka or Macha or Ablekuma of just 19 polling stations. Can the NPP still present a candidate, a flag bearer who is coward like Baumia going like
it depends on how they will deal with their matter. Maybe some say, do they want a president or they want a flag bearer? Always I ask them, Enra, who penipo both your boys or Munko, it was clear compare with Japan. Let me have videos maybe. Oh, catch on said the NPP we are moving to Ablekuma to go and do campaign. And that might tell me says, because still they will intimidate them. Not in personality, no. They will intimidate the new patriotic party. Alasis meba, another way. If Brian Champon, Yakwatwaba was Westwogo, was able to produce security, all the security required Kobu, a member of parliament, who is now a substantive minister. And
Minister of Communication,
yes, George. And Mission Commission say, if you look at the practice of that time, the minister now, a son of a sanction or any position near money. See, that time, you were in power, you were able to abuse people. We have as much mama kind. Yeah. Well, so when it comes to unleashing of violence, they were born out of revolution.
Then people doesn't come closer to them.
That's what I can say. They were born out of revolution. When it comes to violence, you can't match us, you can't dare us. Go and look at videos. Hey, Ablekuma. Question member 10 gram.
Now MPP deputy director organizer.
Aye.
Berma tintin kesiye pa.
One boy mabono.
Because okwana metro man ba kwa punch no to for.
One boy mabono.
Mu tietia so.
One boy mabono.
Na odo kwa de na Hawa Koomson ba besia pa. Se ne so da so ye won nsa buo mo bet bu nsa.
Aye, boy mabono nya broketwa. Boy mabono no enya broketwa. And you see, it should be a wake up call for the MPP. Me say, the air question no last season. But date any time ritual. I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised. If the NPP pulls out from Akweti, I will not be surprised. One video is never.
Franko, but when you pull out from Akweti, then it means 2020 you
last season
pull out.
Me. Then we say NDC forward upper hand over the NPP even in power. I say no.
Now, Franko Mebo.
Hey,
I saw picture be and a video be almost say MPP Blue Army or more call. But the Blue Army they were being dissolved. I didn't see them because that Blue Army for no more way. Can they tell me about be a near MPP deputy organizer and they have a Koomson not party for anyone? Where were the MPP metro men?
Let me make this.